Hello and welcome back to an episode by BW2, where today I'll be talking about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, aka Captain America and the Winter Soldier, which just concluded its 6-episode run on Disney+. Now, as I always talk about, I'm a huge Marvel fanboy and can go on and on about everything, so I'll just begin by saying, of course, I love this show so much and everything it established and set up, but you also know I try to make each video essay on a certain topic, not just about why it was good. And for this one, I'll be talking about how proud of Marvel I am for just really going for it with this one. So just getting some stuff out of the way, I loved how this show set up John Walker / US Agent, even name dropping him in the last episode with his official black, red, and white suit, which is very comic accurate. But I also adored what they did with Baron Zemo's character, since he was already good in Captain America Civil War, but now he is just fantastic, one of the best MCU villains in my opinion. Not to mention his dance. How they set up the Thunderbolts with US Agent, but also sending Zemo to the raft, being watched over by Thaddeus Ross, often the leader of the Thunderbolts once he becomes the Red Hulk. And how they set up Torres to become the new Falcon, Sharon Carter as a power broker, Madripoor, the announcement for Captain America 4, etc., etc. Man, how much this is all to take in. But now, what you're all here for, I honestly think this show really went in and did not care how the topics were received. It did what it needed to do and said what it needed to say. The main storyline is Sam / Falcon picking up the mantle of Captain America, but is held back as he feels it doesn't belong to him, and also he fears how he would be received as a black Captain America. But throughout the episodes, he goes and speaks with Isaiah Bradley, the black Captain America originally from the comic Truth, Red, White, and Black. And he progresses from a torn-apart man still recovering from the government experimenting on him when he was in the war, and after he saved POWs, getting imprisoned for 30 years right after, and having his wife die while doing his time. And Eli Bradley even referring to Sam as Black Falcon as being a joke throughout the episodes. It all makes it seem like there would never be another Black Captain America, and Isaiah's story would be forever hidden. And to top it all off, the government hands the shield over to their new Captain America, John Walker. But anyway, by the end of the series, Bucky gets the Wakandans to gift Sam a new Captain America-inspired suit with the new vibranium wings after the shield is finally retrieved by Bucky and Sam. And in the end, Sam becomes Captain America, and may I say, also very accurate to his suit in the comics. This is all just really powerful because the speech Sam gives to the senator in the streets with the police lights flashing everywhere, with Isaiah Bradley and Sam's sister Sarah watching on TV back home, was just iconic and instantly cemented Sam as the new Captain America, and I think will be one of the most iconic and powerful scenes throughout the history of the MCU. Overall, I just think the show handled the topic so well, whether it was racial injustice, refugees, brutality among higher powers, etc. It wasn't too preachy, and it was all powerful and got you to pay attention. I honestly wasn't a huge fan of the Flag Smasher thing. In the comics it was one person, where here it was a huge group of people with many having the super soldier serum, which I was fine with. I just felt like whenever it went to their story it kinda felt thrown in for the most part, and I would much rather be watching John Walker than Carly Morgenthau. But it is still interesting with their motives, one world, one people, like if there were no nations and borders, just one world. But some other things I want to touch on is how surprised I was by how violent this show got for the MCU. Of course, mainly the scene where John officially snaps after Carly kills Battlestar and chases down her friend, brutally bashing him in with the shield, whether he bashed in his shield or whether he bashed in his chest, decapitated him, smashed in his face. I'm not sure. Tons of YouTubers are talking about whether or not he did anything. At this point, I'm just saying he went all over, bashed in his whole chest, head, throat, everything. I'm not sure. Comment what you think in the comments. Where did he absolutely demolish that guy? Anyway, and chases down her friend, brutally bashing him in with the shield, then standing there with everyone watching and recording with the shield edge covered in blood. Also obviously symbolizing brutality of higher powers, murdering a citizen with bystanders recording, often not capturing the full story. And man, would I love to go on and on more, but as always, please carry on any conversation in the comments below or on any of my socials linked in the description of every video. So overall, I will just end with saying that WandaVision and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier were literally just perfection in my opinion. We've been watching each episode as a family and watching each video by Screen Crush, New Rockstars, Emergency Awesome, Mr. Sunday Movies, etc. right after each episode. But the comedy, subjects, chemistry between characters, setups to future projects and characters, and everything else is just next level. And the choreography in the series especially was just beautiful. The beginning helicopter chase is probably my most favorite chase in the MCU now, because there's a lot of chase scenes in the MCU. But also, the fight between Zemo versus the Flag Smashers on top of the shipping crates, Sam and Bucky versus John, John versus Carly, and the Dora Milaje versus John were so great and definitely contributed to a lot of memes. But definitely felt like the fight scenes from Captain America the Winter Soldier. And at this point, I truly believe Marvel Studios can do no wrong. They've had a few missteps with things like Thor the Dark World, but in the past almost decade now, just wow. I am just so excited for Loki and everything coming next. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye!